Joe Gibbs Racing looks to be changing up their team and the crew chief side of things, as Adam Stevens will not be the crew chief for Kyle Busch next year, and Ben Beshore will be the crew chief in 2021 for Kyle Busch. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. In shocking fashion, Joe Gibbs Racing is going to be changing up the crew chief lineup for the 2021 season in several ways. For the Cup Series, James Small and Chris Gabehart are going to remain in their crew chief spots. James Small will be the crew chief for Mark Truex Jr. next year. And Chris Gabehart, he will be the crew chief for Denny Hamlin once again. They've had a lot of success together. Doesn't surprise me there. But in shocking fashion, Adam Stevens will move over from Kyle Busch over to Christopher Bell for the 2021 season. And Ben Beshore is going to be the crew chief for Kyle Busch in 2021. In the NASCAR Xfinity Series, we have some changes coming as well. Jason Ratcliffe will move from the Cup Series, where he crew chief for Christopher Bell in 2020 in the 95 car for Levine Family Racing. He will be moving down to the Xfinity Series as crew chief for Harrison Burton. Dave Rogers is going to be the crew chief for Daniel Hemrick in the 18 car in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Jeff Mendering will be the only one in Xfinity remaining with his organization, with Brandon Jones in the 19 car. And Chris Gale is going to be the crew chief for the number 54 car when all the full-time Cup Series drivers and some guys maybe like Ty Gibbs and other drivers may go to the 54 car in 2021. Some of these changes are really, really shocking. I'll be honest, I did not think Adam Stevens was not going to be the crew chief for Kyle Busch in 2021. I really thought Adam Stevens was going to remain with Kyle Busch. I knew there were possibly some changes coming for Joe Gibbs Racing in general, like the whole team in general, but I am surprised that Adam Stevens is leaving Kyle Busch. I know they had a bad year this year, but it's surprising because they were starting to get some momentum late in the year, and they're getting ready to come back. Ben Beshore, I have decent thoughts on Ben Beshore. Maybe he'll kind of give Kyle Busch the success he really needs back, but honestly, I really don't know. I know Ben Beshore, like I said, got a few wins with Harrison Burton, 4 wins as a matter of fact, but I really don't know if this is a great move, to be honest, to get rid of Adam Stevens and Kyle Busch. I know that they haven't had that chemistry that they've had in the past, but again, it surprises me that Adam Stevens isn't going to be the crew chief for Kyle Busch next year. But I think in a benefit for Adam Stevens, he's going to be over with Christopher Bell. I think Christopher Bell and Adam Stevens working together, I think that could be a really good combination and pairing as well. This is a good move to at least have Adam Stevens over with Christopher Bell. At least Adam Stevens is leaving the Cup Series, and he's working with another Cup driver to help out Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell had a pretty decent year with Jason Ratcliffe, and I'm just intrigued to see, is Christopher Bell going to do well with Adam Stevens and not just go with Jason Ratcliffe? Because I really thought that Jason Ratcliffe was going to be the crew chief for Christopher Bell, since he's worked with Christopher Bell. I'm talking about Jason Ratcliffe. He's worked with Christopher Bell for a very long time in the NASCAR, Xfinity Series, and he was with Levine Family Racing earlier this year. So that's something that really, really surprises me. And it really is disappointing that he is going back to the Xfinity Series, but he will be working with Harrison Burton. I think Harrison Burton, I'm talking about Jason Ratcliffe, he'll be working Harrison Burton, where Harrison Burton and Jason Ratcliffe, I don't think they've ever worked together, but Jason Ratcliffe can give Harrison Burton a lot of thoughts and praise, and they can work together to kind of help Harrison Burton craft himself. Because I think Harrison Burton especially is going to be coming off a lot of momentum. This is actually going to really help Harrison Burton become a much better driver in the NASCAR Xfinity Series and contend for NASCAR Xfinity Series championship. We saw how good Jason Ratcliffe were with Christopher Bell in the Xfinity Series. I mean, I think he had 2 seasons where he got 8 wins together. I think 8 wins in 2018 and 2019 and 7 wins in 2018. So I think that's a really good move. Dave Rogers with Daniel Hemrick. That is another thing that kind of surprised me, is Dave Rogers is returning to NASCAR Xfinity Series, and he'll work with Daniel Hemrick. I believe he worked last year with Riley Herbst, and Herbst had decent success. I think Dave Rogers is a solid crew chief. I don't think he's ultimately a fantastic crew chief, but I think Dave Rogers can kind of help Daniel Hemrick maybe score that first win that he didn't get, and maybe get the 18 back to victory lane for the first time, I think, since 2018, because I don't think they won, 2019. I don't remember if they won 2019 or not in the Xfinity Series. But yeah, Dave Rogers will be the crew chief for Daniel Hemrick. I'm intrigued about that. Jeff Mendering remaining with Brandon Jones. I think that's the right decision. I think Jeff Mendering has really helped Brandon Jones become a better driver in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, help Brandon Jones mature and grow as a driver. I'm not the biggest fan of Brandon Jones, but I will say that Jeff Mendering has really helped Brandon Jones become a better in the driver NASCAR Xfinity Series, and Chris Gale's probably going to suck with the 54 team. I don't think Chris Gale is a good crew chief. I think it's the right decision, though, to move Chris Gale out of the Cup Series, because I think that's what held the 20 team back. Again, they were not very good with Eric Jones. I think Eric Jones had a lot of really strong races, but there were times where the pit crew messed up and Chris Gill made a ton of mistakes in the NASCAR Cup Series. So it doesn't shock me that Joe Gibbs Racing is changing up. And I think the reason they're really changing up the teams in general this year is look what Team Penske did this past year when they put Todd Gordon with Ryan Blaney, Paul Wolfe with Joey Logano, and they put Jeremy Bullins and Brad Keselowski. Two of their drivers ended up, making the Final Four this year, and they had two of their best career seasons ever. And you had a Ryan Blaney who became a better driver and got better. Yes, Ryan Blaney scored one win, but there were points where Ryan Blaney was a really good threat for the championship. So I think that's why Joe Gibbs Racing was swapping crew chiefs. And Kyle Busch had a bad year with Adam Stevens, so that's a really big reason why that's happening. But man, this kind of came out of left field. I know there are rumors circulating at points that Adam Stevens was not going to be the crew chief for Kyle Busch. When I heard those rumors, I was surprised and I was shocked. But the rumors came true, and I'm honestly sucks for Kyle because honestly, I don't know how good Ben Beshore is going to be with Kyle Busch next year. I really don't know. I know he had good success, like I said, with Harrison Burton, but I really don't know how good he generally is going to be with, Kyle Busch. I believe they've worked together in the Xfinity Series, and they've had success. Maybe Ben Beshore can get a few wins for Kyle Busch next year, but really I think Adam Stevens is a better crew chief than Beshore. That is my opinion, but I think that he is a better crew chief than Ben Beshore. So I'm a little disappointed in this. I really am, and I'm shocked as well at the same time that they're changing up the crew chiefs because I don't think anybody saw this coming if we're going to miss. I don't think anybody saw crew chief swaps happening in the NASCAR Cup Series and the Xfinity Series as well. I guess they're trying to look at what Team Penske did and trying to get better. Because again, like I said, they're not changing up James Small and they're not changing up Denny Hamlin for next year. Doesn't surprise me. They were the two best drivers at Joe Gibbs Racing in 2020. And maybe with all these changes, maybe this will help Joe Gibbs Racing in general become a better organization in the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series season. So, anyway, that is going to be it for today's NASCAR news video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, turn notifications so you be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Links description below for that. And comment your thoughts on today's video. What do you think about Joe Gibbs Racing swapping the crew chiefs out for 2021? Do you think this is a really good decision or not? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.